Eagles fans, let's get right to it, okay? When it comes to this whole now QB debate's been going on, who should be the starter, Jalen Hurts when he returns or Gardner Minshew? To me, the answer is obvious. When Jalen Hurts is ready to return, he resumes his duties as the starting quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. I know some people are coming out already giving their opinion. You got those people there on the side of, hey, look, give Jalen Hurts the reps. When he comes back, make him the starter and let him resume his duties. Some people go, oh, they got to consider Gardner Minshew. Look how good he played. He played looked better at reading his options. Now, as you can tell by what I just said and by the title of this video, I'm on the side of, hey, you got to have Jalen Hurts resume as the starter. Now, let's get right to it. First off, number one, let's talk about Gardner Minshew's performance just a little bit on Sunday while we're still at it. Now, he did complete 20 for 25, 2 touchdowns. We're looking at, he looked better at reading his options. And yes, that is true, but you got to remember, Gardner Minshew is more experienced. Of course, the more experienced QB is going to pick up on reading his options better than the less experienced QB in that particular situation. And let's point out something else. Remember after week 1 when we beat the Falcons, and when we beat the Broncos, people were talking, it's only the Falcons, only the Broncos. Well, hey, I can say here with Gardner Minshew's performance, it was only the Jets. So let's keep the standards consistent here. Okay, yes, Gardner Minshew played good in this game, but it was against the Jets. Not to mention, Gardner Minshew can be a streaky quarterback. You know how Ryan Fitzpatrick's always a streaky quarterback throughout his career? If you look at what Gardner Minshew did in Jacksonville when he started, he's kind of like a poor man's Ryan Fitzpatrick in a way. Where he'll have some good games, he'll put up some good statistical numbers at times, but he's not a consistent starter you can go to. So do you want to take our guy that we're trying to make our franchise guy, we're trying to groom to be that guy, and bench him for a streaky quarterback? Does that make any sense at all? Think about that. That don't make any sense to me if you think about it. I'm sure some of you have to agree with me. So you got that right there. Something else to consider. Remember, Jalen Hurts is basically, it's his glorified rookie season. Do you think a guy, who's in his glorified rookie season is really going to be the best he's going to be? No. You take a look at quarterbacks. Take a few Hall of Fame quarterbacks, for example. Peyton Manning, one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history. Remember his rookie season? He was horrible. 27 interceptions. 3 interceptions short of Jameis Winston's 2019 final stats. Okay? That's what Peyton Manning was his rookie year. But you know what? He did get better. And he became one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time and a first ballot Pro Football Hall of Famer. That's what Peyton Manning did. So don't let the rookie year judge you. Even take a look at another guy. Now, this guy's not a Hall of Famer. He's not one of the all-time greats, but Alex Smith. No, he's not a Hall of Famer. Remember, his rookie year, he was atrocious. He had one of, if not the worst rookie season of any quarterback in NFL history. But he still ended up being considered a pretty good quarterback. Point being, though, with the 2 examples I gave with Manning, the all-time great Alex Smith with a pretty good careers, where you start your rookie season, where you start your first season as a starter, does not indicate how well you're going to do for your career. These quarterbacks can still get better over time. So we don't want to automatically assume that Jalen Hurts is the best he's going to be this season. Now, obviously, we look at Jalen Hurts' attitude. Most of his teammates like his attitude. We see his attitude of rent is due every day and how he's always working. He's always working. I respect the grind. I respect the attitude of wanting to win, of wanting to work every single day and give it his all. And some of his teammates respect him. They respect his attitude he's going for. So that's good right there. You got a quarterback who's looking to work, who wants to get better, who's doing the things a starting quarterback should be doing, except for the results on the field as of now. So you got to consider that too. He's got the right attitude. He's got all the right traits of a starting NFL quarterback, except all the results as of this moment. But like we said, it goes back to what we said about it's his glorified rookie season because it's his first season as a starter. He has room to get better. So we have to consider that as well. And also take into consideration that Gardner Minshew can be a streaky kind of guy. When we look at all those factors, I'm saying everything points to you got to have Jalen Hurts resume duties as the starter. Oh, and not to mention, Do we really want to go down the road again of, oh, is it guy A or guy B? Is it Carson Wentz or is it Nick Foles? Is it Carson Wentz or is it Jalen Hurts? Is it Jalen Hurts or is it Gardner Minshew? We can't keep having these back and forth between which guy is it? Which guy is it? All that does is divide the locker room up. You're going to have those guys that want the QB-A, and you're going to have other guys that want QB-B to take over the starter role. And it's just going to be every offseason. Do you want that situation where the locker room's constantly divided, both management and the players, on who to start? All that does is hurt the chemistry in the locker room. We cannot have the chemistry in the locker room fall. We're at the point we're 6-7 going into our bye week. What we need to be doing, everyone needs to be on the same page for this team. The chemistry needs to be up. Everyone needs to have the same goal to go out, win 4 straight, get a playoff spot as a wild card if we can't win the division. But make sure we get to the playoffs. That should be the goal of everyone right now. We should not have any quarterback controversy that stands in the way of everyone focusing on getting to the playoffs. We can't have any situations where, and I'm just using this as a random example. You got Darius Slay say wants Jalen Hurts, and let's just say Lane Johnson wants Gardner Minshew. Not that there's any reports that indicates there's any divisiveness between the two guys. I'm just using this as a random example. You don't want to open the door where you could have possibly one guy wants QB-A, another guy wants QB-B. Like, you don't want that possible situation happening. So I'm just using that as an example. So you just gotta have a guy. Yes, this quick when Jalen Hurts comes back and he's ready. He should be ready by the game against Washington next week. Get the bye week to recover. Should be back in the starter role. And I'm going to bring up another point. Shout out to Lord Brunson because I watched a bit of his live video he made yesterday. He brought up the point that Washington's defense is at its best, particularly the D-line containing quarterbacks that are pocket passers. So Gardner Minshew, who, as I said, is a streaky guy, let's keep that in mind, is we going against a defense that's good at containing pocket passers. So this could give Jalen Hurts a better opportunity to move around against that D-line with Washington. I mean, regardless of how you look at it, all the answers are obvious. When Jalen Hurts is ready to return, he returns as the starter, and that's what I'm going to say about it. Hope you guys enjoyed listening. You feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. You agree with it, even if you don't agree with me, feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section. Make sure you can share the video too, let other people watch it, hit the like button, subscribe. Most of all, have a wonderful day or night. Nicky Steve signing off, and Fly Eagles Fly, and I will see you next time.